Hi, I'm Captain Grant Coppin with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
In the boat hole, we've been catching good numbers of black drum, redfish, and trout, all just throwing popping corks and long leaders with uh, shrimp, but also throwing cut bait along here, catching redfish and trout both. A little bit of drifting, but really most of this shoreline is power pole down, throwing the sand pockets, and you'll catch you some good fish. Back here in the canals, we've been catching some good black drum. Uh, right here in the ski canals, all these little fingers in here, there's black drum in here, a lot of little ones. We caught 50 black drum the other day and only had 6 or 7 keepers, but they're the good size. I like to eat the little ones, let the big ones go and keep the little ones because those are the ones that are best eating, anywhere from 14, 16, 18 inches. Uh, and then, the kids like to come in here and just have fun, catch 50, 100 fish, just shrimp on the bottom with a knocker rig. Up here in the funnel, with the tide coming up, the fish are moving. They're coming up in here and feeding in this flat early morning. What I'd like to do is come in here, power pull down. You see there's lots of sand. Make sure your baits are hitting in the sand. But those redfish are in this little quadrant here, Come in here, power pull down, let the wind drift you, power pull down, power pull up, move along slow and methodical along this flat, and you'll catch some really nice redfish. Over here around East Clayburg Point, it's that time of year, springtime, big trout action, catching them on topwaters, catching them on croaker if you can get them. We're finally starting to get some croaker in, so that's good. But I usually fish the outside edge, just like Noe does or any of the other guides. They fish this outside deep rocks. Just be real careful in here because you can lose a lower unit and you can lose a prop very easy. And I'm getting my prop rebuilt this week, so watch out when you're coming in here and just power pull down or anchor up. It's kind of deep, so if you've got 10-foot poles, they'll reach, but if you've got 6 or 8-foot poles, they're not going to reach on those deeper rocks. And that's where it tends to have some of the bigger fish on those outside rocks, fishing down deep. And every now and then we hang a big bull red in here. It's nice to have those fish, just shrimp on the bottom and shrimp under a cork when you're throw it up on the rocks. Work it back to the boat, cast a new section in here, and you'll find some good trout. Over here around Black Bluff, also on White Bluff, both these areas holding real good box fish, 15 to 20 inches. No real big trout coming over here, but if you want to come over here and fill the box with a bunch of keepers, this is where to do it. Come in here, fish off the edge. Use the trolling motor to keep you on the edge. If you can't or it's too windy, just idle up, stop the boat, throw out 2 or 3 drift socks. Most likely it's going to be windy. It's springtime, the wind's here, and it's going to be windy all the way till about June. So look for the fish to do a lot of drifting in here, and you'll catch plenty of good fish, mainly trout, but you'll catch an occasional red and black drum.
Captain Grant Coppin, thanks for watching.